Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to compare Sony ZV-E10 and a Sony a5100 camera. It's 1 year old camera versus 8 years old camera. They have similar sensor, that's why I'm going to compare them. I'm going to focus especially on photography performance. I'm going to compare sharpness, colors, contrast, etc. It will be side-by-side comparison, so you will see a footage of the same place on the same settings, and we are going to see how one camera is performing and how the second camera is performing. All shots taken in this video are with Sony 18-105 f4G lens, so it's very popular and a nice lens, and I'm going to shoot on different focal lenses and we will see how it works. Yeah, so guys, I hope that you are going to subscribe my channel, like and comment below, and let's go straight to the point. So here is a first shot taken with A51. Here we've got the second one. As you can see, the shadows are more bright in here, so you will get more light in the shadows especially. Here is a clear difference, but in terms of sharpness, here is hard to say, because maybe A51 is a little bit better for me, but it has also looking like it has a more contrast, so it's hard to decide. But A51 in here looks a little bit better, but the colors, I prefer that one on the ZV-E10. It's a more on red side, in a more on a magenta side, but in this case it looks a little bit better for me. Okay, here we've got the second one. It's also A51. The second one will be ZV-E10. Here the same, you can see that ZV-E10, even on the same settings, it's much brighter than A5100, so it's very clear in here. And here I think that ZV-E10 is a little bit more sharp. You can see on the right side on that bricks, I think it's looking better. It's also more bright, still more magenta, or maybe red, as you prefer to say. Here you can clearly see that on the right side ZV-10 makes a better performance on sharpness and details, so here I've got a point to ZV-10. Okay, the next one, A5100. Now we've got ZV-E10. You can see that ZV-10 is the next one, more bright, and here we've got side-by-side comparison, and you can see that here we've got more details and more data in the shadows, so that's the point for ZV-10. But sharpness is a little bit similar. You can see that left side is looking like more contrast, and here we've got clearly more information in the shadows, so that's the huge point for ZV-E10. And in terms of sharpness, I also think that ZV-E10 makes a little bit better performance. Okay, the next one is A5100. The second one will be ZV-E10, and I like the blue more on the A51, so it's more blue, and here is more like violet, I don't know what is it. And again, here we've got more light in the shadows, more details on dark parts, so it's also a point for ZV-E10, but it's not a huge difference, but you can see it, so if you are able to see it, so it's important for me as a photographer. Okay, and here we've got the next shot. Again, A5100 is the first one. Now we've got ZV-10, again a little bit more bright on the shadow side, and I think that here we've got clearly more details on the right side. So on the green parts of the tree, I think that especially on the blue background there was more details. Here it's quite similar, but ZV-10 looks a little bit better. And here also on the right and on the left side you can see the pigeon, so I think that it's great. Guys, oh okay, ZV-10 a little bit better. And here is a very interesting thing, because the first one is A51 again. Here we've got ZV-E10, and I let the autofocus make the job, and ZV-E10 find an eye. So eye autofocus was working here, and eye autofocus found a eye in my angel, little angel in here, and the A5100 found a focus point somewhere on the hand, so we can see it now, and it's still very nice and sharp. But ZV-E10, even it is not real human, it found an eye in this angel, so it's a very interesting thing. It's a point for ZV-E10, but A51 still performs very nice. So guys, that's all for this video. I hope that you will like, subscribe and comment below. In my eyes ZV-10 is a little bit better, but A51 is still very good camera, even it's 8 years old now, and they have similar sensor, but I like color science more on the ZV-10. It has also 11 frames per second instead of 6 frames per second in A51, so I hope that it was a little bit helping for you, and I'm going to see you again here in my channel. Thank you.